EA Sports coverage of the NFL has us at the foot of the Rockies, just west of downtown Denver at Empower Field at Mile High. Today we've got a Week 8 matchup on tap here, as it'll be the LA Chargers taking on the Denver Broncos. And off we go from Denver. Carry now. This is Alvin Kamara. And he's going to get 7 out of this before being taken down at the 27. The success there, Charles, coming on the outside of the field, the ground game. Curious to see if that continues as we progress.
Yeah, we often talk about a variety in play calling and usually between run and pass. But in this case, with strictly the run game, you can be creative there as well. Run it inside, run it outside, keep the defense off balance.
Second down, it's Kamara again. A short gain here, maybe a yard to the 29. You look at this Bronco defense. They come into play number 12 in the NFL against the run.
They're not an elite unit. They're not, as what you'd say, the top part of the league against the run. They're a solid group, though. They do a good job. What they're looking for in this one, though, is an elite performance.
Now Lawrence. That is caught. Down the sideline he goes. And he's in for a Charger touchdown. Jackson Smith-Njigba, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Chargers march right down the field in 3 plays to claim the early advantage. So they connected on a short pass on 3rd and 1 to pick up the first, opting not to run it. Well, there was a lot of run after the catch all the way into the end zone. On
these short yardage plays, you often get man coverage in the secondary. Not every time, but oftentimes you do. So if you decide to go ahead and throw the ball, once they get away, especially on one like this, short pass, but now he just takes off and goes. How much rack did he end up with at the end of that one? Run after catch all the way into the end zone.
Extra point by Butker is on target, and that makes the score 7-0. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here. Looking to put a drive together. Now the Chargers are going to look up here and signal for a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Good starting field position for them as they come up 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line.
18, 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick, 19 Lions. Ready.
Here's Milton now to throw. Looking left side, and it's complete. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35.
And defensively here, it's hard to overlook the fact that this is an offense that's dead last in the NFL in rushing. So this back 7's going to be tested. Heck, might be more of a back 8. No doubt about that. And they surrender the catch here and the first down.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. Dragon 60. 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates.
Here's Milton. Thomas brings it in. And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line. Back-to-back plays of right around 30 yards, and the field position has totally been flipped.
First and goal at the 8-yard line.
First and goal, and a chance to get that initial touchdown right back.
Here we go, set. Cougar 19.
Smith trying to run for it. And they'll get him down here about the 5-yard line. A pickup of 4 on first down. It'll be 2nd and goal.
That's good power football on 1st and goal. A lot of teams will throw from there. But that's a nice job to chew up a few more yards and get yourself closer to the goal line.
Warriors 70. Buffalo 18. Ready.
Now Milton. Rolling to his right. And he's going to be swallowed up and taken down. Sacked back at the 5-yard line. Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game. Big play coming here. It's 3rd and goal.
60 Bobcats, 60 Bobcats. Cup 19, Cup 19. Ready.
To throw, it's Milton. And that's going to be knocked away in the end zone. It's incomplete.
Coaches talk about it all the time. Players talk about it as well. Excellent job staying disciplined in coverage and making that stop. Inside the red zone, every stop like that could be preventing a possible touchdown.
So a long drive gets them down inside the 5, but ultimately they settle for just the field goal.
And I have to think that if maybe they were a yard closer, that would have made their decision tougher, and I think they likely would have gone for it. But in this situation, they just decided to take the 3, and I think it was a smart move.
And it takes this near the 25, just a little past there, call it the 26. The Charger drive about to get going. in the midst of, well, let's just say a not-so-rosy losing streak. They've got the open week, though, coming up next weekend, so you have to figure this to be a game that they dearly love to have.
Oh, indeed. They have to have this one because that's something positive to take with you when you go away for a few days, and it actually releases your mind. If they lose this one, that mind stays cluttered the entire time they're away. They've got to scramble to get back in sync when they start playing again. And his play caller does a nice job of giving him an easy throw to start this drive, and he takes advantage of it. The completion sets up a manageable second down.
Here's a 2nd and 3 now from the 33.
Hey, run! Hey, center. Touch!
They'll pound it up the middle with Kamara. Now he's free at the 35. And he will step out of bounds here inside the 30. 50 yards rushing for him as he's got the afternoon off to a great start. So a 1st and 10 now in Denver territory at the 26-yard line. They run it again with Kamara. He can't get him down. And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down. 11 more yards that go around, a 1st down as well.
Chargers first down.
Red on the red. Silver.
First carry for James Conner. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
Brings up 2nd and 12.
Heavy.
17-yard line.
Hey, go. Silver. Hey, son. Hurt. Take right up. 13, Luke.
Here's Lawrence to throw. And he takes it in for a Charger touchdown. Jackson Smith and Jigba. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Chargers are able to widen their advantage. Still first quarter, 2 receiving touchdowns for him. How are they going to slow him down?
I think they're thinking about altering their game plan. Whatever they came in with, now maybe you switch a better cover guy to him. Or you make sure you have more people in his general area wherever he lines up to at least try and discourage them from throwing the ball to him.
Extra point by Butker is on target. And that pushes the lead up to 11.
Broncos 3. Harrison Butker set to kick off.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
Denver offense at the line, ready to go. And Charles, these early season in-division games are always interesting because you're still kind of figuring yourself out, but you want to know as much as you can about the opponent, especially when it's a division matchup. So I'm curious to see how the rest of this one plays out.
Yeah, that's a good point because they're still trying to work things out. They don't know everything about their own team, let alone trying to figure out their opponent. But you've got to do both on the fly, don't you? While the game's being played, figure it out both ways and try and find a way to win.
Tag! Cougar 19!
Throwing is Milton. Finding his target is Trey McBride. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. That one covers 24 yards. It's a 1st down.
And that was good protection there. No, that was great protection there because it allowed him to lock in on his receiver. Although I think he was looking for his tight end on the corner route all the way. Nice connection there for a really nice gain.
Panther 60, Panther 60. 18 Rattler, 18 Rattler. Ready.
Milton. On this one, incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it. And it's second down.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes. But the best part for him, he's got second and third down to fall back on.
70. 7 Pirates. 7 Pirates.
To throw is Milton. And Thomas has it. And finally down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. It's a gain of 34.
There's no doubt in my mind that not many guys in this league have had the impact that he's had here in the first half of the season. He's been a big play guy from the word go and continues to be one with another one right there.
19 Warriors.
And now the Chargers are going to signal for another timeout. And that's their second charge timeout here in this first quarter. They're down to 1 remaining. First and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Buffalo 18. Go.
Off the play fake. Milton. He finds Smith out of the backfield. And he is into the end zone for a Denver touchdown. A 7-yard touchdown grab. And the Broncos have got it back to within a score. Well, we know he has decent hands out of the backfield. That's the first time, Charles, they've targeted him in the passing game, and it pays dividends.
And I love the design, too, because they kept him in the backfield, made the defense think run first.
Game now as here comes the kickoff. Oh, a good return up past the 30. And they got to be pleased with this. He brings it all the way up to the 40-yard line.
Any return that gets you to midfield is a great return. One first down, you're almost in field goal position.
The Charger drive about to get going. Well, partner, fast forward with me for a second. Remember, next week they have the open week, so they're going to get some extended rest. It's picked up by the Broncos. And they'll start out with great field position at the 47-yard line in enemy territory.
You remember in preseason when we went to different training camps and visiting teams, and we always would see the running backs working out and going through those gauntlet drills, and, you know, guys either slapping at the ball or the machines. You got to learn to take care of it.
Yeah, they lost it there. Big fumble.
Ready. Check. 70 Timberwolf. 60 Bobcat. 60 Bobcat. Dragon 60. 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick.
Following the fumble recovery, Milton. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete. Jabril Peppers, a former first-round pick, there on the coverage. But you talk about the defense for these Chargers. They're a unit that struggled some against the run, no doubt, coming in 25th out of 32 teams.
And this group talks all the time about wanting to be better, getting stronger against the run. And to me, it all starts up front. You've got to win the line of scrimmage in order to play against the run very well.
Now a timeout called for by the defense. And my goodness, they're now out of timeouts here in this first quarter.
Okay, break.
2nd and 10.
Stephanie. 60 Eagles. 70 Rangers. 70 Rangers. 18 Pioneer. 19 Lions.
Looking to throw. Milton. Well, that'll be incomplete. Well, he took a shot as he let that go. And It's going to bring up a third down.
They're bringing a lot of pressure here already in the first quarter. Already sacked him once. Now they get in there and knock another one away. You think maybe that Tucker rule being gone makes defenses a lot bolder?
Yes, indeed. That time, lucky that the arm was going forward. Incomplete pass.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
On third down, he'll drop to throw. He had a man open, but he missed him, and it's incomplete.
Oh, that's going to hurt a bit because they needed to come through with a completion there. Now a drive that started with great field position is facing fourth down.
The 3 straight incompletions, they don't care. That hasn't dissuaded them. They're going to go for it on fourth.
Hiking 18. Warrior 70. Ready.
Again, he'll drop to throw. Looking for Thomas, but that's intercepted. Picked up by DJ Reed. And the Chargers are going to take over here up near the 40. The Charger drive about to get going. And they have the game here followed by the open date on their calendar next weekend. And Charles, this is a crew that you have to think really is relishing the opportunity to be on the couch for a few days.
Yeah, they certainly are. But let's face it, partner, they can't get caught looking ahead to that couch time while they're playing this one. They've got to take care of business first.
Just a simple tap pass, but it pays off in a big way.
And sometimes the simple stuff causes the most problems for a defense because there's a breakdown in communication there. When that receiver goes behind the line of scrimmage and it looks like he's going in motion, someone either has to go with him or he has to be passed off to another defender. Somehow they didn't get that communicated well, and it turned into a nice play.
Now a first down carry. It's Kamara. Shifts past him at the 45. And great blocking downfield as he's got this almost to the 35-yard line. 75 yards rushing for him as he has been tough to stop here this first half. We've seen him break off a big run already in this game, and for a second, that one looked like it might be another.
Yeah, I think that any defense would say, look, we can't let him get to the second level because sometimes he'll break off the big run on his own, but oftentimes you get additional blocking at the second level, which gets you deeper into the secondary.
And some strong running there as he's down just shy of the 20 on the edge of the red zone.
16 yards. First down, Chargers.
13, move. Safe right. Check smash. Check smash. Hey, I'm good. Go.
Now Lawrence to throw. Escaping the pressure right. And that'll be incomplete with the penalty marker down as well. And I think he was beyond the line of scrimmage when that ball left his hand. So the illegal forward pass also costs him a down, and now it's second and long.
All right, let's go. Focus, all right. All right, here we go. Big 13, heavy. Under 10, 10. Hey. 11.
Looking to throw, Lawrence. He went backwards 7 yards, setting up a tough third down. Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here after first and second down. Went backwards. It's third and very long. Lawrence will throw. Forced out to his left. Williams brings it in. Touchdown! play there. 30 yards. And the Chargers are able to add on to that lead.
Now that was simply frustrating for the defense. They did everything they were supposed to, including putting a hit on the quarterback as he delivered the ball. Yet, it still resulted in a touchdown against them.
Extra point by Butker is on target, and it gives his guys a 12-point advantage.
Broncos 9. Harrison Butker set to kick off.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best in the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you, and interceptions result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond, not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself, how you show your team that you're still with it, and how you continue to lead.
Come on, come on. Hey, Dragons, 70 Lions. 18 Rattler, 18 Rattler. 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates. Buffalo 18.
And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. And that'll fall incomplete. He was hit just as he let that go. And now it's 3rd down. Right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the 1st down and move the chains.
65 catch, 65 catch. Ready.
From the gun on 3rd down, Milton. Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. Picked off by Jaquan Brisker. And the Chargers are going to have the short field here as they'll take over right at the 50. Looking to put a drive together.
Heavy, heavy. On the red. Check, 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 check. Hey, Soko, hot.
From midfield now, Lawrence. And the Broncos get there and take him down. He couldn't get rid of it. He winds up losing a yard. It's 2nd down.
They just gave up a sack there, and if I'm not mistaken, they gave up 4 last week, didn't they?
Yes. And just looking really porous, aren't they?
They really are, and I'm wondering if they're going to have to start thinking about keeping the tight end in, maybe a back, someone to help assist, because right now, the quarterback's been getting hit a lot in the last couple of games.
Out of the gun, it's Lawrence. Outright to Smith and Jigba. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. He's exceeded his receiving yards from a week ago, and we're still in the 1st half. It's a 1st down.
Hey, Lion. Hey, Soko, hot. 11. We don't see. Check smash. 11. Hey, kill. Hot.
Now Lawrence. Dancing to his left. And Lawrence going to smartly hit the deck here as he is able to pick up the 1st down in the process. It'll go as a gain of 11 and a Charger 1st.
I think the last 2 plays really illustrate how difficult it is to game plan against this guy, because you know he can throw the football, but how about his use of legs as well? What we call those broken plays, you can't account for them.
Yeah, those plays, those 2 that you just mentioned, a microcosm really of how he can hurt you. Kamara up the middle. This will be a short gain of 3 before he's brought down at the 22.
This guy's well on his way now to a big game on the ground. It's another good run there. Puts him over the century mark in yardage, and we're still in the 2nd quarter.
They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway.
3 left. 11, 11. Go.
And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. From the 22 now, here's the 2nd down and 6.
23.
Again, it's Kamara. 3 yards is half of what they needed. Now can they get the other 3 here on 3rd down? Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first.
Decent 24. Hey, Soko. Hot. Hey, I'm gun. Take right open. 11. Go. Let's go. Here we go.
Lawrence. Flushed out right. And he will avoid the contact as he slides to a stop. Great vision there by Lawrence as he scrambles for a first down.
Certainly not a positive sign if you're the D coordinator and you see your guys give up that space so early in the game. 3rd down, that's when the clamps are supposed to come out, but his ability to create things with his legs makes things difficult.
Creeping up on a minute to play in this first half.
On red.
Man in motion left, that's Smith and Jigba. And he'll get it here on the touch pass. And it looks like he'll be just a yard shy of the 5 here as he's out at the 6. A good run there on 1st down, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 2.
And a lot of times these plays, they either go for nothing or they go for big yardage. And here, they got to the outside, turned it upfield, and ended up getting a nice little gain out of it.
Ball at the 6 here as they work with a 2nd and 2.
All right, let's go. Hey, Soko. Hot. Same right.
Now Lawrence going to move him around a bit. Throwing on 2nd down. Lawrence. They'll wind up losing 11 on the play. And that'll force upon them a 3rd and 14. Now the Broncos are going to call the first of their timeouts as the clock stops here with 46 seconds remaining in the first half. Play of the drive coming up, and certainly not an easy one on 3rd and long.
Hey, easy. Go street. This is hot. 13. Go.
Here's Lawrence. Eluding the pressure right. And able to get this down inside the 15, either the 13 or 14 before he's out of bounds. Now Harrison Butker for the field goal try. From the right hash, and this one just a chippy. Butker's kick here is good. So he's been automatic to this point of the season, and he connects on the field goal there.
And what a luxury it is to have a kicker you can depend upon, partner, because he hasn't missed all year long. Converts on that one as well. And kudos to you. You didn't jinx him.
And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here.
35-yard line.
Denver offense at the line, ready to go. Well, not much time remains here in this first half. We'll see if they can get something out of this drive, at least a field goal. They could certainly use it. Down by 2 scores. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
Trying to get something positive to happen here before the break, and they sure need it. They went for the big one, but it winds up incomplete.
Now a 2nd and 10. Operating from the gun, Milton. He'll air it out deep for Thomas. Oh, wide open, complete. And all the way home for the Broncos score. Brian Thomas final minute of the first half. And now the offense is going to stay out there as the Broncos will go for two.
The Broncos will line up for the two-point conversion.
They'll try and throw for it. And unable to connect. They don't get the two-point conversion here.
I don't know about you, but I can't wait for a few years of two-point tries and see what the data tells us. Because a lot of teams want to throw the ball in this situation. This time, unsuccessfully. I just wonder if maybe running the ball might be the way to go.
With it moved up from the 3 to the 2, you would think maybe a few more attempts at running.
I think stats over time may bear out that running the ball will at least be the equal of throwing it in that situation.
The Charger drive about to get going. And with a 2-score lead already, they may just look to get this thing to the locker room.
11.
Off the play fake. Here's Lawrence. That'll be complete to Allen Lazard. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. A good pickup, but it will come on what should be the final play in this first half.
Big 13 heavy. Think right open. Red on red. Silver.
Final play of the half. It's Lawrence. He'll let this go deep for Smith and Jigba. Oh, a first mistake for him in the ball game as it's intercepted. Roddy Hickman with a pick. And he will be out of bounds with no time remaining on what will be the final action of this first half. It'll be the Broncos getting the football first in this second half as they trail, and we are back underway. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. This offense, Charles, had a strong first half throwing the football, at least in terms of yardage, but that hasn't translated so far on the scoreboard as they begin the third quarter here, trailing and looking for a little momentum.
Yeah, you're right about that because, let's face it, in the first half, most of their focus was in the passing game. And to their credit, resulted in a healthy amount of yardage. So I would think that at halftime, they're going to anticipate that defense loosening up a little bit to try and cover the passing lanes. They've got to get the running game going, and there should be some gaps to run through now.
Here we go. 18 Cardinal.
He'll try again with the arm here on second down. He'll get that out to the flat to right. So a good spin move there before he's taken down. A nice little gain. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down.
60 Vikings. 19 Lions.
Here's Milton now to throw. And that is incomplete. But the pressure there on third down, forcing the errant pass. Fourth down coming up.
Well, if they have any designs of getting back into this football game in the second half, they're going to need to be much sharper offensively than they were on this opening possession. Not much happening here, and it'll lead to a fourth down.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
They're going to try and throw. And they hit him as he throws, as this one's going to go straight down to the turf. Incomplete. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out. And the Chargers will get the football back in excellent field position. A 10th carry for Kamara. And he's going to get stepped up quickly. Give him a yard down to the 43.
No doubt about it. A really nice job there by the defense, not allowing him to get to the perimeter. But that means your defensive ends, your outside linebackers, the guys that you pay big money to sack the quarterback, they also have to have interest in the running game as well. And they did a nice job there, holding the point of attack and not giving ground.
Kamara gets it again on second down. And he's dropped right at the 40. Gain of 3.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks.
Rip. Hey, Ginger. 30 left. Hey, kill.
From the gun on third down, Lawrence. But he can't get away forever, and down he goes. Now look at this, 4th and 12, and they're going to line up to go for it.
Let's go.
And they'll try and throw forward with Lawrence. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. And he'll have a tough time living that one down. It's one thing, Charles, to drop a pass. It's quite another to drop it on 4th down.
And so many teams work on that in terms of locking in on those key downs. You know, you and I have both been to practices where we've seen, hey, third down situation, big third down alert, lock in here, 4th down play, make sure you focus just a little bit extra. It didn't pay off in that situation.
That's caught inside the 20. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Denver score. And Xavier Worthy halfway to 100 now with career touchdown number 50. And the Broncos are back within a score. And now the offense is going to stay out there as the Broncos will go for 2.
60 Eagles. Warriors 70.
They'll look to throw. And no, it falls incomplete. So the 2-point conversion, no good. So just a 3-point game now as they send this one away. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. Charger drive about to get going. And a drive that stalled out last time. Went for it on fourth. Didn't get it. How does that translate here? I would imagine momentum's with the defense.
Definitely with the defense, because anytime anyone goes for it on fourth down, that's telling you as a defense that you can't stop us. We don't think that you can. And when you actually do, that may put a little dent in the confidence of the offense the next time they hit the field.
Yeah, we'll see if they can bring that pride to the offense this go-around. Steps away to his left. And that one too far in front. He couldn't reel it in. It's incomplete.
As defensive coordinators around the league tell me all the time, that throw is not for every quarterback because you've really got to drive the ball downfield. It's going to be a tight window for him to fit that one into. In this case, unsuccessfully.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. Now Lawrence. He's got his target. That's complete. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. A big play there as they get the conversion on 3rd and 13.
What a game he's having. They've not been able to stop him or even slow him down. He's got 2 touchdowns already. That could have been a third. He's got the secondary coach asking people for answers. Can you help me out? Because we are not slowing him down.
Smith and Jigba in motion right. Snap to Lawrence as he taps this forward. A solid run on first down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3.
Gain of 7 brings up 2nd and 3.
Rip, 23, Cal Street. It's on, it's on.
To throw again is Lawrence. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time.
Hey, easy. Ralph. So the smash.
Here's Lawrence to throw. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line. Well, they only needed a small gain on 3rd down. They end up getting over 30 yards.
Hey, here we go.
Kamara. Going to take this down just short of the goal line. He got 3, but could not get the ball over the chalk.
A gain of 3 brings up 2nd and goal.
Kamara trying again. And this time he is in. Alvin Kamara, his 8th rushing touchdown on the year, as his guys are able to extend their lead. Butker now to add the extra point. And his guys will take a 10-point lead.
Makes the score. Chargers 31. Broncos 21. Harrison Butker set to kick off.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Denver offense at the line, ready to go. Well, partner, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
They're backed up here with a 1st and 20 now after the holding penalty.
Panther 11, Cowboy 80. Go.
To throw, it's Milton. And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. It's Devin Lloyd with a pick.
Intercepted by the Chargers. They'll take over 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Lisa 24. Hey, James attack. Check smash. Check smash. Take right open. 11. Hey, 30 left.
Throwing to start the drive. Lawrence. And this nearly an interception, but it's incomplete. Well, a turnover really would have helped him there, but not to be.
That's tremendous field position that they were given following the turnover, but they've still got work to do to get to field goal range, and the coverage we're seeing isn't going to make it easy.
Hey, Lion, Silver.
Here's Kamara out of the pistol. 111 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon.
But this play sequence was really kind of called in reverse. Incomplete pass on 1st and 10. Nice run on 2nd and 10 when probably everyone was expecting him to throw the football. Now, if you're the defense, what are they going to do on 3rd down? You're a little off balance.
And this should be the final play before the quarter ends. And a stoppage here, a timeout before this 3rd down play takes place. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter.
Okay,
3rd and 3.
11, rip, 23. Darn, this is hot. 30 left. Bam, gun.
Operating from the gun, Lawrence. And this is too far behind his man. He missed him. It's incomplete. Not his best throw there, but where we sit right now in the 3rd quarter, he's had a pretty good game throwing the football.
He certainly has, and it's not exactly the point where we're doing 4-minute offense yet, but they've got to think about, I'm not going to say milking the clock, but understanding clock management here on out.
Trying to get one more in here before the quarter breaks. They're going on 4th down. Lawrence. And that one knocked away and incomplete. Nice job defensively on what will be the final play of the 3rd quarter. Welcome back now to Denver. It's the Broncos trailing, but they do have possession of the football as we begin quarter number 4. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. A short one here, caught by McBride.
This possession means so much for them. They've got to focus on this drive and find a way to make this a one-possession game.
Yes.
Got to get a score.
Yeah, so good with a field goal. Don't necessarily need a touchdown. Goes right back to McBride. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. Give them 14 yards there and a Denver first down.
Well, every drive from here out is definitely crucial and critical. They know that they need to get at least 3 here to get it back to a one-score game. But I can't imagine that in their huddle that they're thinking at all about getting a field goal. They want to get into the end zone and then try to get the ball back again.
And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Teron Johnson able to pick it.
Intercepted by the Chargers. They'll take over first and 10 at their own 45-yard line.
The Charger drive about to get going. They have to like the position that they are in. 4th quarter, 2-score lead, and now the ball back after the INT. And he's got it across midfield and into Denver territory. 5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
Good push from the offensive line, and they've done well so far to build this lead. Now, they've got to get things to the finish line, and that's a solid pickup there to begin the drive.
2nd and 5.
Hey, run. Hey, kill. Hey, tomato. Done. 11, Agate. Hey, kill.
Now Lawrence to throw. Finding Smith and Jigba downfield. And he's in for a Charger touchdown. Jackson Smith and Jigba with his 3rd touchdown of the game, number 7 on the year. And the Chargers look like they're going to get back in the win column as they extend their lead here in this 4th quarter. And now once again, they'll line up to go for 2.
The Chargers will line up for the 2-point conversion.
Danger. Done. Go.
Lawrence going to look to throw for it. And they don't get it. They tried for the 2-point conversion there, but unsuccessful. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. And he can't field it cleanly. It's loose. This will be fielded in the end zone, but he'll decide against bringing it out. So they'll take over at the 30. Denver offense at the line, ready to go. They are looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly, I think it's time to call your playmakers together and say, all right, guys, we're going to lean on you through this patch. We need you to get us back on track and get us going in the right direction. So you're calling plays geared to them. Not necessarily that you look at your plays, oh, this hurts the defense. I want the ball in the hands of X, Y, and Z and see if we can move forward.
So don't get too cute. Go to the playmakers. Picked up by Jaquan Brisker.
Big 13 heavy. On red. Go. Damn, gun.
Looking to throw, Lawrence. That's complete to his running back, Kamara. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or two shy of the 10. The catch and run pays off for 29 yards.
When you have someone throwing it that well, that confidently, you don't have to call the game in fear at all, do you? You just go ahead and play.
Yep, confidence with a lead to throw it here in the 4th, and boom, he's on the money.
Yeah, you don't have to tuck your head in and look like turtle at this point. You can just go ahead and play.
Snap to Lawrence as he taps this forward. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
Lisa 24.
A man who's been busy this afternoon. It's Camaro again. They'll get this halfway home from the 8 to the 4 on a gain of 4.
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
Easy. Read a 24. Read a 54. Hurt, hurt. 30 left. 11, 11.
Lawrence will throw. And they're going to get to him. A sack. Sack back at the 9-yard line. Taken down for the 5th time this game. Multiple defenders there to get him.
A 26-yard attempt.
Butker's kick here is good. And that will extend their lead even further. So that almost certainly the final piece to this puzzle, a 3-score lead. I don't think there's any coming back from there.
Well, you know, normally I'd get on you for giving up on the game right here, but I do think you're right in this case. This late in the game, 2 scores is tough enough. 3, I'm with you. That seems out of the question.
35-yard line.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. Well, this game, it has had no shortage of offense. They've been able to put up a decent amount of points on this side, Charles. They just have not been able to keep pace with the other offense they're going against here.
Yeah, it's a good way of pointing things out because now it's not a total loss because, as you said, they've scored some points, so there's some plays they can build on, moments where the game plan actually worked. But overall, though, they were just out-personnelled. They were going up against a team that's playing at an elite level.
And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done.
Gain of 40. That's good for our Broncos. First down.
Now the Chargers will use the second of their timeouts. That's going to leave them with just 1 remaining here in this 4th quarter. Fake here on first down. And the timing a bit off that time as that one falls to the ground. Not sure what happened out there, but it looked like the timing was a little off on that throw.
Well, you know I'm a defender, so what am I going to say?
Great defense.
And darn right. They did something to disrupt that timing.
19 light.
Again, he'll drop the throw. Well, that'll be incomplete. Well, he took a shot as he let that go. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down. What we just saw there, that's really been a common theme all afternoon.
A lot of pressure. That forced the errant pass. He's been under duress this entire afternoon. He just had to unload that one. He's fortunate it was just incomplete and not intercepted.
They'll find Hines out of the backfield. And he's brought to the ground with another first down at the Chargers' 15-yard line.
That's good for the Denver Broncos.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And he is into the end zone for a Denver touchdown. Brian Thomas with his 13th touchdown of the year and 2nd of the game. And the Broncos have got it back to a 2-score game here in the 4th. Extra point splits the uprights. And they're able to cut this deficit down to 12. And they got it. They recovered it. They hang on now, though. There's a penalty flag down. Well, CD, you understand. I mean, they're so eager trying to get back in this game near the 4th quarter, but they touched that one a little too early before it went 10 yards.
Brandon, in such a high-stakes scenario, everyone's feeling the pressure on this play. The special teams coordinator, which one is he going to pick in terms of kicks? Can the kicker execute it? Can the team wait for 10 yards? So many variables, and in this case, they didn't get it done.
Lawrence. Left side, he finds Smith and Jigba. And he's going to get this inside the 30. 18 big yards on that one, and a Charger first. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports.
Think right open. Hey, tomato. Done.
Here's Lawrence. Completes it to the tight end, Kittle. And he takes it in for a Charger touchdown. George Kittle, 26 yards. And the Chargers have pretty well put it away here in the fourth quarter.
For a big tight end, he can sure move like a slot receiver when he gets a head of steam going. And as a defensive back, you've got a big decision to make when he's moving like that.
Now the Charger offense will stay on the field as they'll line up to go for the two-point try.
The Chargers will line up for the two-point conversion.
Think right open. 13 left. Go. 30 left.
They'll try and throw for it. And he will get into the end zone to extend the lead by 2 more. So they go with a pass there on the two-point try and able to convert it, Charles.
And a good job by the offense figuring out their two-point play and using it well. It's interesting how people are using the strategy nowadays, though, isn't it?
It really is, and I don't know how much that particular play factor